All right, so as you know, Shannon Sharp, has been accused of this lady. Um, what they're saying is Jane Doe, but his attorney put her real name out. I think it was like Gabby or something like that, Gabriella. But I'm gonna give you the truth behind all of this. What I'm starting to see in this industry, some things I know from being behind the scenes and talking and dealing with a few people. This was not only his initiation, but this was his warning. I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people are scared to say for whatever reason, right? These people, right? And this is not to take away anything, from anybody's success or anything like that, because these guys, think about this guy, man. He's from, I forget what exact state he's from, but rural area with nothing. He had to grind, he had to work to go play football and go to school and do, what he did, and make a way for him and his family, along with his brother. He's a Hall of Famer. I'm not taking nothing away from him, right? I'm not taking anything away from his success and his grind or nothing like that. But you got to understand the people that you're dealing with in the different entities at higher levels that you're dealing with when you're in this industry, right? They make these different oaths and they make these bonds, right? You might not even get this, you might not understand it, or the case may be. Some people even spoke on it in they raps and things like that, right? But all this is, without giving y'all too much, right, is the warning shot, a tug on the collar, just to say, you wait right there. I'm gonna still let you know who's in charge. Now he's most likely he's gonna come out of this good, right? Most likely. But it's just a nudge on his shoulder to say, look, hold on. We still hold the cards. What do I mean by that? You got to understand how the media was used, historically, against people. The media has been used to systematically create and systematically destroy. Jay-Z spoke about it in the Grammy Family Freestyle, right? He spoke about the media and how the media can build. He said the same sword they knight you with, they knight you, you're a knight, you're great, is the same sword they'll good knight you with. Meaning the same media that you're a darling, you're beauty, you got the best this, you're the best that, you're this, you're that, is the same one they'll use, right? To destroy your image, thus destroying you. Meek Mill even talked about it. He got to listen. He said they don't kill you now, they take it out of your deal. See, before, when you got, and I'm not saying that he's no revolutionary, but when you got outside of the scope, outside of their boundaries, right? At the seat at the table, when you feel like you can make your own seat, they pull you back and say, hold on, we controlling this. Yeah, you having your success, but it's in inside of our box. And again, I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I'm saying that blatantly, that they have power system structures in place to tug on you. Jay-Z, the same thing happened to Jay. The same thing happened to Jay. They said, all right, look, you talking all, you want to come at the Grammys. You want to, this is how fast we can destroy you. This is how fast we can have a scandal and have 50 people coming out saying you did something. It don't got to be true. The mere allegation rips these guys down from the foundation and everything else comes tumbling down. We keep saying it too much. We keep saying it over and over. It's like you keep saying something over and over. You don't want to believe it. I'm a believer. I see it. I see it. If you don't see what's going on here, right? You just must be blind. You don't really care. It's blatantly obvious at this point. Blatantly obvious. They, are telling you and showing you, like, no matter how big you think you get, don't you ever, ever bite the hand that feeds you. And that can mean many different things. That can mean many different things. And it's not to say that you can get successful within your own means. Absolutely. But as long as you're inside that house, their house, they can pull the strings. They can have the demolition man over there and come and crush your foundation. That's all that I'm saying. And when you understand the way this system is structured and the way it works, you say, okay, oh, I hear you. It's not even it's not a shot at Shannon. It's not a shot at Hove. It's not a shot at any of these guys. It's just what it is. And then, it's either, and there's many ways they go about this, right? It's many ways, whether it be blood sacrifices, things like that, and there's many ways, you know, that people they'll get your attention, and it doesn't happen the way you guys think it happened. Like, oh, I want to pick this person here. It's not how it happens, right? And I know, and I'm the person that says, oh, here's what I'm the person that I give Jay-Z his credit. I'm giving these guys their credit. I'm not the person that said, oh, they had to sell to some Lumina this, or they made an oath or a deal. I'm not saying that. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm saying, yes, you get in position, you work, you do what you do, you did it independently, whatever, all that. But you're still inside their house, is what I'm trying to say. You're in their house, and when you're in somebody's house, you go by the house rules. If you don't go by the house rules, if you think you're a little bit too good for this house or big for this house, you don't need this house no more, they just remind you, hold on, remember whose house you in. Now you got somebody in your house, and at first they're very respectful and all that, and they cleaning up behind themselves, and they doing the dishes, and they making sure they take their shoes off in the house. They cleaning the bathroom. They ain't leaving no soap suds in the toilet and all that. They making sure they wipe it. Then after a while, they get too comfortable. And they walking in, boom, 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 like it's they shit. They ain't hanging up their coat. They throwing the keys down. They coming in dirty boots. They pissing all over the toilet seat, right? Mad dishes in the sink. And you say, hold on. This is my crib, bro. I could put you out at any time. That's all I'm saying with this. And you could get your money. Get your money. Get your money. But does money ever equal power for us? Think about it. Does it? Does it? Because that's the only thing that really matters at the end of the day. It's not the money, it's the power. Remember, money, power, respect. Money, power, respect. Right? That's all that I'm saying, bro. And don't let it be too deep for y'all. Like to go over y'all heads like that. Don't just let it be like, okay, we understand what's going on. We understand. So when we see these things, when I see it, I just laugh. Okay, here we go again. Who's next? Okay, here we go again. So you got to come to Hip Hop Uncensored. You got to talk to us, right? Because we're going to talk to the people. We're going to get you guys. See, it's a beautiful thing when you don't have no ties to people who are telling you what to do with your content, are telling you what you can't say and what they want you to talk about and who they want. It's a beautiful thing when you can just speak freely, right? And say what you want to say. It's a beautiful thing. So shout out to him. Keep doing what you're doing. Do what you do. Build what you're going to build and keep it pushing. That's all that I'm saying. Keep it pushing. Because whenever, and this is that probably doesn't even apply to him too much, right? Just think about it. All I'm telling the people, just think. Just think deep, a little bit deeper, about this, how it's really no coincidence. How you see this happen. I mean, this guy, like, I think he has maybe one of the biggest interviews on the internet with Cat Williams, like just growing exponentially, became the biggest, I'm sure, at least black podcast, excuse me, over the last year. That's big success. That's great. You got guys out there that you got your Stephen A. and even though that's his partner and whatnot on ESPN, but look at this though. Like just look. See, Jay-Z understood. A lot of people understand. They'll never say it though, because they understand when you got to play chess on and off the board. Gotta play chess. You gotta know how to play chess on and off the board. And some people can't speak like this. I could do that, but some people can't. But let me know what you guys think. I gave y'all enough in the comments. You think I'm on point? You think I'm off base? Just be respectful. Leave your comment. I want to hear what I got to say because I know it's going to be a lot of enlightening things. Hey, if you want to support the channel, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. We need everybody to thumbs up the video and leave a comment. Leave a comment real quick and thumbs up the video for your boy. You ain't getting content like this nowhere else. If you want to see us keep doing this, you got to support. I'm not asking for no bread, right? All I'm asking for is a thumbs up and a comment, you know what I mean? And share it if you get a chance, man. So let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to read your comments. Peace.